Friends, I would like to make this presentation um, as requested by my subscribers that right after my accident and incident investigation presentation uh, yesterday, they challenged me to make another presentation on the similarity and difference of accident and incident investigation conducted by the safety department or the project management against the police investigation. Now, first of all, friends, I would like to inform you that we will start with the initiator who conducted the investigation. If it is police investigation, of course, by the police force, those competent police officer assigned in investigation. The training, the level of their training is criminal investigation. While in accident and incident investigation for occupational health and safety, for oil and gas, heavy industry, manufacturing, or including the construction, roadworks, and micro-tunneling, and sewer works. The accident and incident investigation in that industry are initiated not by the policeman but by occupational health and safety manager or safety engineer. That's the first difference. Initiated by police, and for occupational health and safety, it will be initiated by the safety engineer or safety manager. And of course, along with the construction member of the construction team. Another thing is that the objective of accident and incident investigation for occupational health and safety is to know what went wrong. And when that wrong is identified, the measures to prevent reoccurrence, take note, measures to prevent reoccurrence shall be developed. To prevent reoccurrence, that's the objective. The measures, it could be administrative or engineering, or it could be the provision of personal protective equipment, or the provision of IITS, the instruction, information, training, and supervision. While the police investigation, the objective of this is to find who is criminally culpable, criminally liable in the whole organizational setup. Who is criminally liable? Assuming in the case of fatality, the police department, the investigating team is interested to know the subject, especially in who is criminally liable, where the failure started, what causes the accident, what went wrong, what causes the injury, what causes the fatality, what causes the amputation, what causes the bone fracture, so that they can institute and compile the evidences and bring this matter into the prosecution. When the prosecution finds the prima facie of filing or instituting the criminal case, then the prosecution will submit will endorse the investigation and filing of the case. Another example of determining the difference between the two is that the accident and incident investigation in occupational health and safety, heavy industry, oil and gas, construction, the result of this is only for the management. Take note that who is interested with your report is only the management, so that the recommended controls shall be implemented. While in the police investigation, that will be submitted to the head of the investigating team, then it will be submitted to the prosecution. When the prosecutor decided to file the case, that's it. Then the case is instituted. These documents are totally different from its own. Template, it will be different. The accident and incident investigation is compiling method statement and risk assessment. Statement of the witnesses, including the superior. I'm talking here of the supervisor, the foreman, or the site engineer. While the police investigation is compiling evidences, photographs, and other circumstances that will lead to the determination of who is criminally liable. Now, another thing is that the police investigation, if successful in their investigation, it will lead to the imprisonment. It will lead to isolation of either the project manager, the construction manager, or the safety manager. They will be isolated while the case is ongoing in litigation and court hearing. While the occupational health and safety will not reach to the prosecution office, it will only up to the management, so that the management have the guide of what are the items to be procured, what are the items to be delivered on site, so that my team in the construction industry, in the project, will implement them to avoid reoccurrence. Now, the objective is to implement the recommended controls so that reoccurrence can be avoided. While the police investigation, they would like to secure the conviction and that this person shall go to the detention facility, and in that detention facility will ensure that the ailing members of the society, it could be the project manager, it could be anybody who causes the accident or incident on site. Once he will be treated by incarceration and isolation, the system is expected that he should learn his failure. Then in that case, he will come back to the society as a new man, as a new being, that he learns the lesson by incarceration. The penal facilities of the state is only to cure members of the society who do not want to implement training program, who do not want to provide negligently the required personal protective equipment. Those supervisors who refuse to competently and diligently supervise the construction workers. So then the prosecution will bring that matter to the court, and when the court will be convinced, the negligent project manager, construction manager, or safety manager will be isolated from the society so that they will repent, they will change their approach so that when they come out from the isolation, they are already a changed man. A person who changed his approach by providing training. When the training requirement comes to his office, he will sign and support. When the personal protective equipment is required, he will make sure that it will be purchased and delivered on site and shall be utilized by the workers. So I hope, friends, I hope that in this short video presentation, I was able to add your understanding on the difference between the police investigation and the accident and incident investigation conducted by the Health and Safety Department. Thank you and good day.